Good morning. Good morning, my brothers and my sisters. Good morning. I got a little something to tell you this morning. It's about the parable of the kingdom of heaven. And Jesus oftentimes would tell these stories that had these tidbits of knowledge and wisdom hidden in them, but he would go back and explain it to them. He wanted to divide and defound the Pharisees, lest they be saved, baby. They're beyond saving, baby. We got to get to the children. We got to get to the meek and to the mild. And so in this particular story, there was a man who owned some land and he needed some workers for his vineyard. And so he went out into the street early in the morning. And he found some men standing where there are oftentimes laborers around looking for work. And so he picked out some fine young stallions and he said, come on over and work for me in the vineyard. And they went over and they agreed to work for this man for a penny a day. And so the man said, okay, get to work, boys. I'll be back and check on you at the end of the day and I'll give you your penny. But the master went right back out into the streets and he saw there were still some more laborers out there around the third hour. And he said, come on. He said, if you want to work today, come on and work. Now, they didn't ask what they was going to get paid. He just said, hey, I'll just pay you whatever I think you're worth. And they were good with that because nobody else had come picked him. But the amazing thing is this guy went the 7th and the 9th hour and he offered these people the opportunity to work. And he was like, great, man. The day's almost gone. At least we going to get something, right? We don't know what it's going to be. The going rate's a penny a day. I don't know how you get less than that, but let's go see. And then he went back out the 11th hour. Now, the 11th hour is the last hour before the sun go down. And so at this point, these guys that were still out there, they was done for the day because they've been out there waiting, and nobody was going to give them an opportunity to work. But here come the landowner. He said, where y'all guys still standing out here? He said, sir, nobody would hire us. We just been standing here. He said, well, go on in the vineyard and get in some work. Go ahead and just put in some work. And I'll give you what is due to you. And so they went in and they worked for the hour. So now it's the dawn of the evening. And so the Lord sent out his servant and he says, I want you to go out and I want you to pay everybody, but I want you to do it starting with the last ones that came in until the first. Now this was a particular request by the owner. This was not, this was on purpose, baby. And so he said, go, and I want you to pay the last ones first. And so he did such. And as he went about to pay the last ones, they were happy to receive it. In fact, some were surprised. Man, we didn't work that long, but oh boy broke us off a penny. Oh, it's all good, baby. The party going down. And so he went all the way to the first. So word had gotten back to the line that, hey, them guys that worked 1 hour, 2 hours, they got paid a penny. And the guys came in first like, ooh, man, we about to really get paid. They got a penny. I wonder what this dude gonna break us off. So when they got up there, they got their penny. And he said, hold up, dog. Didn't we just sweat and grind and work all out here in this field? You gonna get me, boy. You better come with something else. And then word got back to the owner that there was some murmuring taking place in the camp because somebody think you ain't doing right. And he said, the Bible said, he said to one of them, he's just going to address one. He said, sir, did I not hire you? And we had a contractual agreement for a penny a day. And now you upset because I gave you a camaraderie raise? Oh, come on, a penny and you mad? Oh, you got an evil eye, boy. What's wrong with you? Am I not allowed to do what I want to do with my stuff. I can do it any way I want to. I don't have to advise any man. I am God, and I'll do what I want to do. And so, he said, so shall it be in the kingdom. The first shall be last, but the last shall be first. Oh, you need to get that right there. Oh, you need to get that. You think you've been in church a long time and that quantifies you to certain dignities and respects. No, 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 no. You just another worker in the vineyard, baby. Be happy in your heart for everybody that's going to receive the same salvation that you did. Be happy, baby. Praise him in the glory of his name.